The absence of close friendships provides a unique and often overlooked opportunity to define yourself without external influences. While social connections are an important aspect of human life, they also carry an inherent tendency to shape our identities. A woman without friends has the rare chance to explore who she truly is, unfiltered by the expectations, opinions, or behaviors of others. This process, though challenging, can be deeply empowering and transformative. When surrounded by friends, it's natural to absorb certain traits or habits from the group dynamic. Over time, this influence can blur the lines between personal preferences and collective tendencies. In the absence of such relationships, a woman can step back and take an honest look at herself. She can evaluate her values, passions, and goals independently, without the subtle pressures that often accompany friendships. This period of self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth, enabling her to understand her true essence and make choices that align with her authentic self. One of the most profound aspects of defining oneself is learning to listen to your inner voice. With friends around, advice and opinions flow freely. While well-meaning, these external inputs can sometimes overshadow your instincts. A woman without a social circle can cultivate the ability to trust her intuition and make decisions based on her own judgment. This practice not only builds confidence, but also lays the foundation for a life guided by her inner compass, rather than external validation. The freedom to define oneself also extends to exploring personal interests and passions. Friendships often come with shared activities and group preferences, which can unintentionally limit individual pursuits. Without these constraints, a woman has the time and mental space to delve into activities that bring her joy and fulfillment. Whether it's painting, hiking, writing, or learning a new skill, she can explore these passions without worrying about how they might fit into a social narrative. This freedom fosters creativity and allows her to discover talents and hobbies that might have remained hidden in the presence of external influences. Moreover, being without friends offers a chance to evaluate one's values and beliefs. Friendships often require compromise, and while compromise is healthy, it can sometimes dilute personal convictions. In solitude, a woman can critically assess what she stands for, what she believes in, and what kind of life she wants to lead. This clarity strengthens her sense of self and empowers her to live authentically, unburdened by the need to conform to others' expectations. Defining yourself in the absence of friendships also builds resilience. It's not easy to navigate life without the safety net of a social circle, but this challenge fosters emotional strength and self-reliance. A woman learns that she can face difficulties on her own, solve problems independently, and find inner peace without external validation. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of her identity, enabling her to handle future challenges with grace and confidence. However, it's important to recognize that defining oneself doesn't mean rejecting the idea of friendships altogether. Rather, it's about building a solid foundation of self-awareness and self-worth that isn't dependent on others. When new friendships eventually come into her life, they will be grounded in authenticity and mutual respect. A woman who knows who she is can form deeper, more meaningful connections because she brings her true self to the relationship. In conclusion, the freedom to define oneself is a profound gift that often comes with solitude. While it may feel isolating at times, it's an opportunity to uncover your true identity, explore your passions, and develop a life rooted in authenticity and self-awareness. For a woman without friends, this journey of self-discovery is not a sign of inadequacy, but a testament to her strength and resilience. By embracing this freedom, she creates a foundation for a fulfilling and empowered life. Being a woman without friends can initially seem like a daunting or isolating experience. However, it offers an unexpected and powerful opportunity, the freedom to define yourself on your own terms. Without the influence of external opinions or group dynamics, you are given the space to discover who you truly are and what you genuinely want in life. This can be an incredibly liberating journey that allows you to create an identity that is uniquely yours. When you are surrounded by friends, their thoughts, preferences, and ideas naturally seep into your own. Friendships often involve shared values, opinions, and activities, which can sometimes limit your ability to explore your own individuality. Without the social influences of friends, you are free to step back, reflect, and explore different aspects of yourself without judgment. This time alone can reveal your true desires, strengths, and weaknesses, providing a clear understanding of who you are and what you want out of life. One of the most powerful aspects of having no social circle is that it allows you to connect deeply with your inner voice. In a world full of external opinions, it can be easy to lose sight of what you truly believe or want. When you have no one around to provide feedback or advice, you are forced to listen to yourself. This can be incredibly empowering as you begin to trust your instincts and make decisions that are in line with your authentic self. This ability to make independent decisions builds confidence and helps you develop a strong sense of self-reliance. Being alone also provides the freedom to explore your passions and interests without compromise. Friendships often involve shared activities or preferences, and while these bonds can be enjoyable, they can also unintentionally suppress personal growth in areas that don't align with the group dynamic. When you are without friends, you are free to explore hobbies, interests, or projects that may not fit within a social context. Whether it's picking up a new skill, traveling alone, or diving into a creative pursuit, you can devote time and energy to things that genuinely excite and fulfill you. This freedom allows you to learn more about your true desires and cultivate new talents that might otherwise remain undiscovered. Furthermore, not having friends forces you to examine your values and beliefs deeply. Often, friendships require some level of compromise, which can be healthy but may also lead to conforming to others' views and preferences. Without the pressure to conform, you have the space to critically evaluate what you truly believe, what values resonate with you, and how you want to live your life. This clarity is incredibly empowering and allows you to make choices that align with your true identity, not the expectations or influences of others. The freedom to define yourself is also closely tied to the development of emotional resilience. When you are on your own, you learn to face challenges independently. You don't have the immediate comfort of friends to turn to for support or validation. Instead, you rely on your own inner strength and resources to navigate difficult situations. Over time, this builds emotional fortitude and helps you become more self-sufficient. While this can initially feel uncomfortable, it ultimately enhances your ability to handle life's challenges with greater grace and self-assurance. It's also important to note that defining yourself doesn't mean completely cutting off social connections. Instead, it means building a strong foundation of self-awareness that isn't dependent on the validation or approval of others. When you do choose to form new friendships or connections, they are more likely to be based on shared values, mutual respect, and authenticity. You will be able to attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are, not the version of yourself you have created to fit in with a social group. In conclusion, the freedom to define yourself when you're alone is a gift that allows for personal growth, self-discovery, and emotional strength. While it may feel isolating at times, it is an opportunity to find clarity about who you are, what you want, and what you stand for. Being alone doesn't equate to being lonely. Rather, it provides a valuable space to develop a deeper understanding of yourself and build a life based on authenticity. Embracing this freedom can lead to a life that is rich in self-awareness and fulfillment. Being without friends can provide a unique opportunity to focus on personal growth in ways that might not be possible when you're constantly surrounded by others. In the absence of social distractions, you have the time and space to concentrate on developing yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This period of solitude can become a powerful catalyst for self-improvement and personal discovery. When you are not investing energy into maintaining friendships, you can redirect that energy toward your own growth. One of the key benefits of being without friends is the ability to focus entirely on your goals without outside interference. The pressure to meet the expectations of others can often prevent you from pursuing your passions or dreams. In contrast, without the influence of social commitments, you have the opportunity to deeply explore what truly matters to you. Whether it's advancing your career, learning new skills, or enhancing your knowledge in a specific area, you can dedicate your time to personal development in ways that align with your authentic self. Personal growth often involves stepping out of your comfort zone, and being without friends can create the necessary environment for doing just that. Without the familiarity of close friendships, you might find yourself more willing to explore new activities, hobbies, or experiences that would challenge you and push your boundaries. This could be anything from taking a class in something you've always been curious about, to traveling alone to a new destination, to tackling a personal project you've been postponing for years. The lack of social obligations provides the mental and emotional bandwidth to take on challenges that contribute to your growth and help you discover new dimensions of yourself. This time of solitude also allows you to reflect on past experiences and gain a deeper understanding of your emotions and behaviors. Personal growth involves self-awareness, and the quiet moments alone can be incredibly powerful for examining your thoughts, feelings, and actions. By taking time to reflect, you can identify areas where you want to improve or learn from past mistakes, leading to greater emotional intelligence. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, these moments of introspection allow you to gain insight into your character, desires, and aspirations, providing a solid foundation for growth. Moreover, being without friends often forces you to develop a stronger sense of independence and resilience. You learn to navigate challenges on your own, which cultivates a deeper sense of self-reliance. Rather than depending on others for support, you begin to rely more on your internal strength, building confidence in your ability to handle difficult situations. This sense of self-sufficiency is a crucial aspect of personal growth, as it empowers you to face life's challenges with greater courage and conviction. Over time, you become less reliant on external validation, which allows you to make decisions based on your own values and desires. Focusing on personal growth also means addressing areas of your life that may have been neglected while surrounded by social obligations. Without the distractions of friendships and the pressures to keep up with social events, you can devote more time to your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Whether it's exercising regularly, prioritizing healthy eating habits, reading, or engaging in creative pursuits, this period of solitude offers the opportunity to nurture yourself in ways that contribute to your long-term well-being. Additionally, this time alone helps you to build a clearer vision of your future. Without the constant influence of friends' opinions or expectations, you can take a step back and think about your life path. What do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Without the pressure to conform to social norms, you have the chance to redefine your goals and aspirations based on your true values and ambitions, not what others may expect from you. This allows you to make intentional decisions that align with your personal vision, empowering you to move forward with purpose. Being without friends also helps you develop patience and discipline. When you're not relying on the validation or company of others, you learn to be content with your own company. This develops a sense of inner peace and patience that can significantly enhance your ability to handle life's uncertainties. You begin to understand that personal growth isn't always a quick or easy journey. It's a process that takes time, and the more patient and disciplined you are, the more you will evolve. In conclusion, being without friends can be a transformative experience if you use the time to focus on your personal growth. The solitude offers you the space to reflect, explore new interests, and develop a stronger sense of self-reliance and independence. Through introspection, challenges, and the pursuit of new experiences, you have the chance to become a better version of yourself. By using this time wisely, you can emerge stronger, more self-aware, and more capable of navigating life's complexities with confidence and clarity. Solitude is often misunderstood as loneliness, but it is, in fact, a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. The power of solitude lies in its ability to provide you with the space and quiet needed to connect deeply with yourself, away from the noise of the world. When embraced fully, solitude can become an enriching and transformative experience, helping you to reflect, grow, and gain clarity about your desires and values. In a world that constantly encourages us to stay connected and be busy, solitude offers an antidote to the overstimulation and distractions that surround us. Taking time for solitude allows you to disconnect from external demands and focus inward. It creates a sacred space where you can listen to your thoughts, feelings, and intuition without interruption. This silence offers a rare opportunity to reconnect with your inner self, allowing you to explore who you are without the influence or opinions of others. It is a time for you to recalibrate and reconnect with your true essence, free from outside judgment. Solitude can be particularly valuable when navigating periods of personal change or challenges. During times of uncertainty or turmoil, being alone allows you the emotional space to process your experiences. It can give you the chance to reflect on your past, understand your reactions to various situations, and clarify what you want moving forward. Without the distraction of other people's opinions, you have the chance to truly listen to yourself and gain insights that are essential for personal growth. It is during these moments of solitude that you can uncover truths about yourself that you may not have been aware of, helping you make decisions that are aligned with your true purpose. The power of solitude also allows you to recharge mentally and emotionally. In a society that values constant connectivity, solitude provides the rest your mind and body need. Without the stress of social obligations, work demands, or constant communication, you can rest, rejuvenate, and recover. This allows you to restore your energy, reduce feelings of overwhelm, and prevent burnout. When you are alone, you can create a calming environment that nurtures your well-being, whether that's through reading, meditation, journaling, or simply resting. Taking time for solitude ensures that you are giving yourself the care and attention you need to stay emotionally and mentally healthy. Furthermore, solitude is a space for creativity to flourish. Many of history's most brilliant minds have found inspiration in their moments of solitude. Without distractions, your mind is free to explore new ideas, insights, and possibilities. Creativity thrives in stillness because the mind is not preoccupied with external demands or pressures. When you are alone, your thoughts can wander, and this freedom allows you to think more expansively, find innovative solutions to problems, and discover new passions. Whether you're working on a project, starting a new venture, or pursuing a hobby, solitude provides the ideal environment for deep thinking and creative expression. Another benefit of solitude is that it teaches you to be comfortable with yourself. Many people fear being alone because they are not at peace with their own company. However, the power of solitude lies in its ability to help you learn to enjoy your own presence. When you spend time alone, you begin to understand yourself better, cultivating self-awareness and self-acceptance. You can reflect on your strengths, your weaknesses, and the aspects of yourself that you may have overlooked. Over time, this self-awareness fosters self-compassion, allowing you to embrace your imperfections without judgment. Solitude also gives you the opportunity to cultivate mindfulness. In the silence, you can practice being fully present in the moment, paying attention to your thoughts, sensations, and emotions. This practice of mindfulness can help you become more grounded, reduce stress, and increase emotional resilience. By embracing solitude, you learn how to sit with your thoughts and feelings without rushing to fill the silence with distractions. This deepening of mindfulness can improve your mental clarity and emotional regulation, making you more resilient in the face of life's challenges. Lastly, solitude offers a unique opportunity for self-reflection, helping you to align with your authentic self. Many of us live our lives based on expectations or societal norms, but solitude offers the time to step back and reflect on what truly matters to you. Without external pressures, you can assess your goals, values, and desires and determine whether your life is aligned with them. Solitude provides the clarity needed to make important life decisions, pursue your dreams, and create a life that feels true to who you are. In conclusion, the power of solitude is undeniable. It offers a rare opportunity for self-reflection, creativity, and personal growth. By embracing solitude, you can recharge, gain clarity, and connect with your authentic self. It provides the space to reflect on your life, heal from emotional wounds, and develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. Far from being lonely, solitude is an enriching and empowering experience that can help you live a more fulfilled and intentional life. The opportunity to build authentic connections is one of the most enriching aspects of life. These connections, built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding, can significantly improve your well-being and happiness. In a world where superficial interactions often dominate, the chance to develop deep, meaningful relationships is a precious gift. Authentic connections are not just about being in the presence of others, but about being truly seen and understood. They are formed when both people are open, vulnerable, and genuine with each other, creating a sense of belonging and security. At the heart of authentic connections lies vulnerability. When you open up about your true thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you invite others to do the same. This mutual sharing of personal truths fosters a sense of intimacy and trust that strengthens bonds. Authentic connections allow you to feel truly accepted, not for the role you play or the image you project, but for who you really are. By letting go of the fear of judgment and embracing vulnerability, you can form deep relationships that are not based on superficial traits, but on a shared understanding and respect. One of the most profound aspects of authentic connections is their ability to foster a sense of belonging. In today's fast-paced digital world, people often feel isolated despite being surrounded by others. The longing for genuine human connection is universal, and it's through authentic relationships that we find the support, comfort, and understanding we need. These connections help us feel less alone and more understood in our experiences. They remind us that we are not isolated or disconnected, but part of a larger community of people who share our humanity. Authentic connections provide the emotional nourishment that is essential for mental and emotional well-being. Furthermore, authentic connections promote emotional growth and healing. Having someone who listens to you without judgment and offers empathy and understanding can be incredibly healing. These connections offer a safe space for emotional expression, helping you process difficult emotions, gain perspective, and move toward personal growth. Authentic relationships give you the strength to face life's challenges, knowing that you have the support of someone who truly understands you. In these relationships, you can be yourself without fear of rejection or misunderstanding, which is a powerful catalyst for emotional healing and growth. Building authentic connections also enriches your social life. True friendships and meaningful relationships bring joy and fulfillment that casual acquaintances simply cannot. These deep connections offer companionship, shared experiences, and mutual care. They provide opportunities to laugh, learn, and grow together, strengthening your emotional resilience. They can also serve as a source of inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. When you're surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, they push you to become the best version of yourself. They celebrate your successes and offer support during difficult times, reinforcing your sense of self-worth and helping you stay grounded. Another key benefit of authentic connections is their ability to enhance your sense of trust. Trust is a foundational element of any meaningful relationship. It's built over time through consistent honesty, respect, and care. In authentic relationships, trust is not easily broken. When you share your vulnerabilities and receive the same openness in return, trust deepens. You know that you can rely on each other, even during the toughest times. This mutual trust allows both individuals to feel safe in the relationship, knowing that they are not being judged, manipulated, or taken for granted. Authentic connections also promote personal accountability and growth. When you form deep, meaningful relationships with others, they hold you accountable for your actions, words, and behavior. In these relationships, you are encouraged to reflect on your actions and make improvements where necessary. They challenge you to grow in ways that are uncomfortable but ultimately rewarding. True friends and loved ones are not afraid to tell you when you're wrong or when you could do better. They offer constructive criticism with the intention of helping you become a better person, not with the goal of tearing you down. This type of feedback is invaluable for personal development. Additionally, authentic connections enhance your overall life satisfaction. These connections provide the emotional foundation upon which you can build a fulfilling life. Knowing that you have people in your corner who love and care for you without any strings attached creates a sense of security and happiness. These relationships provide joy, peace, and stability that other aspects of life cannot. Whether it's a romantic partner, a close friend, or a family member, the bonds you create with others have the power to enrich your life in profound ways. In conclusion, the opportunity to build authentic connections is one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself. These relationships provide support, emotional growth, healing, and joy. They foster trust, vulnerability, and understanding, creating a sense of belonging and security. Authentic connections enrich your social life, hold you accountable, and encourage you to grow into your best self. They are the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful life, reminding you that true connection comes not from perfection, but from being genuine, vulnerable, and present. These relationships are what give life depth, purpose, and joy. Redefining social expectations is a crucial step in cultivating a more authentic and fulfilling life. In a society where there is immense pressure to conform to certain standards, whether it's how we look, how we behave, or how we interact with others, breaking free from these expectations can be both liberating and empowering. Social expectations are often shaped by cultural norms, media portrayals, and societal ideals that dictate what is considered acceptable or normal. However, these ideals can be limiting and damaging, and they do not always align with who we are as individuals. Redefining these expectations involves questioning societal norms and embracing your true self, free from judgment and external pressures. The first step in redefining social expectations is to acknowledge that these norms are not universal truths. Society has created frameworks for how people should live their lives, but these frameworks are based on collective perceptions that may not necessarily reflect individual realities. For example, the notion that success is defined by material wealth, outward appearance, or a traditional career path is deeply ingrained in many cultures. However, success can mean different things to different people. It can be about personal fulfillment, happiness, mental well-being, or making a positive impact in the lives of others. Once we recognize that social expectations are not fixed truths, we can begin to challenge them and redefine success and happiness on our own terms. Another important aspect of redefining social expectations is to let go of the fear of judgment. Society often imposes rigid standards that can make us feel as though we must adhere to certain rules to be accepted or respected. This pressure can be overwhelming, especially when it comes to how we should look, act, or succeed. However, it's important to remember that the people who truly value us will appreciate us for who we are, not for how closely we adhere to societal norms. By accepting ourselves and our choices, we empower ourselves to live authentically and stop seeking approval from others. Letting go of the fear of judgment opens the door to greater self-expression and a deeper sense of freedom. Redefining social expectations also means embracing diversity in experiences, identities, and lifestyles. No two people are the same, and each person's journey is unique. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. Whether it's in terms of career paths, relationships, family dynamics, or personal choices, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to life. By embracing this diversity, we can break free from the pressure to conform and celebrate our differences. Redefining expectations means recognizing that there is no singular way to live a meaningful life, and that individuality should be celebrated, not suppressed. Additionally, redefining social expectations requires us to prioritize our mental health and well-being over external approval. The pursuit of social acceptance often leads us to neglect our emotional needs. We may push ourselves to meet societal expectations at the expense of our happiness and peace of mind. For example, constantly striving to meet beauty standards, professional success, or the ideal family structure can be exhausting and emotionally draining. Redefining social expectations involves acknowledging the importance of self-care, emotional resilience, and mental health. It requires us to put our own well-being first, even if that means stepping away from societal pressures and making decisions that prioritize our happiness. Part of redefining social expectations is also about rejecting the comparison trap. In today's age of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, especially when it seems like everyone around us is leading a perfect life. But comparison only serves to reinforce unrealistic standards and diminish our self-worth. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should focus on our own growth, progress, and achievements. By shifting the focus inward and measuring success based on personal growth rather than external approval, we can build a more confident and empowered sense of self. Redefining social expectations is not about competing with others, but about honoring our own journey. Furthermore, redefining social expectations encourages us to embrace vulnerability. Many of the social norms we adhere to are driven by the fear of appearing weak, imperfect, or vulnerable. However, vulnerability is an essential part of being human. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create authentic connections with others and foster a deeper understanding of ourselves. It is through vulnerability that we can share our true selves, learn from our mistakes, and grow. By embracing vulnerability, we let go of the need to meet unrealistic expectations and instead focus on what truly matters, being true to who we are. Redefining social expectations also means creating space for others to do the same. When we stop judging ourselves based on external standards, we can extend that compassion to others. By recognizing that each person's journey is different and worthy of respect, we can foster a more inclusive and accepting community. Supporting others in their pursuit of authenticity creates a ripple effect, inspiring more people to challenge societal norms and live in alignment with their true selves. In conclusion, redefining social expectations is an empowering process that allows us to live authentically and embrace our individuality. It involves recognizing that societal norms are not universal truths, letting go of the fear of judgment, and embracing diversity in experiences and identities. It requires prioritizing mental health, rejecting the comparison trap, and embracing vulnerability. Ultimately, redefining these expectations allows us to create a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and true to who we are, without the burden of conforming to external pressures.